I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
Odd places going.
Viral. Thanks. What's your tagline?
Tagline. You
What's
ready?
your yeah?
All right. All right. It's on my Facebook. A billion hugs.
That's your tagline. A
Yeah.
billion.
Or I got another one. I got two. Human glue.
Human glue. So you are, but a tagline is more like it has a little bit of action to it. So you are the human glue, or do you glue humans together? Is that kind of gluing humans together since 1957 or whatever like that?
63. 63. Um,
Sorry, I made you too old.
yeah. Um, I know. In a movie, like what is one of my taglines for one of my films? Um, 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 Adolescent boy wants to be a writer and finds himself stuck in Thanksgiving with his family. That's like a kind of like a tagline.
That's like a bio. That's like a bio. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of like a yeah, a little bit.
So you want to know what my tagline is of like who I am, what I am, my life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tagline. Yeah, a moniker. A summarization in like 5 to 7 words.
All right, here you ready? Cloud harvester. Billion hugs. Compulsive flosser. Boom. Is that better?
That's not too bad. I'm still gonna go with gluing people together with a billion hugs.
There you go. Okay.
I think that's your tagline.
That's my
Gluing
tagline.
people together with a billion.
Okay. Okay. What's yours then?
What, me worry?
No.
I
What
borrowed
is?
that from Mad Mag. No, that's what I'm
Oh.
saying. That's kind of like the tagline. What, me worry?
So what it
I think
really
that
is your tagline? You want to take that tagline? Is that the one you want to take?
I got so many. I don't even know which one to tell you. Uh, the eradication of harmful ignorance.
Okay. Let's take that apart.
Eradicating. Yeah.
Yeah. Eradication, getting rid of, you know,
Yep. Harmful ignorance.
harmful
One
ignorance.
case of the story at a time.
Isn't harmful ignorance redundant?
No.
No.
There's ignorance that isn't harmful. Like I'm
Well,
completely ignorant on how to operate a rocket ship, but it's not
wouldn't
harming me or anyone else.
okay, wouldn't that be naive? You're naive. You just don't know it.
Correct.
Ignorance.
Well, part of ignorance. Ignorance is a coin with two sides. One side is incompetence. The other side is delusion. So I am incompetent when it comes to operating a rocket. I am ignorant of how to operate a rocket.
Are you ever the other way, delusional on that side?
Probably. But I can't tell you when I am because that would defeat the definition of delusional. It means you don't realize you're delusional.
Yeah, yeah, right, right. Okay. So the delusional aspect of it, I think that there are probably people in this world, in this country right now, who are on that ignorant coin side of delusional.
Or on the delusional side of the ignorant coin.
Yeah,
The coin is ignorance, and then you get
yeah,
delusion and
yeah.
incompetence.
Okay. So yeah, there are lots of people on that I mean, and us included. I mean, we're delusional about some things. I know I'm delusional about some things.
Right.
I
We
just
all
don't know
are.
what they are. Now, how do you tell someone who's delusional about something that they're delusional? You do that.
Well, the good news is with delusion always gets solved on its own. Reality has a wake-up call. Reality will eventually hit, and it will destroy the delusion, or it'll destroy the person. But either way, the delusion's gone.
All right. Do you think that that's what's happening now with the, I don't know
Yeah.
if you call it reckoning of the insurrectionists?
The wrecking and the reckoning. Yes.
Do you think that reality is finally? I was listening to NPR. Oh, it was this weekend. It was on the media. The show is called On the Media, and they had a woman who called up and left a message on the station, and I do not know where. Maybe it was 911. I have no idea. And she was she was pleading for someone to tell her the truth. You know, my president, did you lie to me? Did, like all of a sudden that she was like hit
Yeah.
with reality
Right.
or her own demise, and she was crying and sobbing, and she just wanted to know what the reality was.
That's right.
um
So you ask, is there such thing as harmful ignorance that's redundant? It's not, because there's harmful incompetence and there's harmful delusion. What we're seeing now is very harmful delusion. If you try and clean a gun with it loaded, that's harmful incompetence, and you shoot yourself and die. Like, so those are two examples. But we are seeing a lot of harmful delusion right now because it's manifesting in harmful behavior.
yeah, yeah. Let me ask you this: the whole concept of being lied to so many times, okay, or having a platform that you can lie. In Germany, 1940s, Hitler lied. I mean,
A lot.
and they didn't realize that until maybe the 50s, maybe the late 40s. They realized, oh my gosh, we were lied to. Is this a similar reckoning, a similar delusional wake-up call or reality wake-up call happening right now in our country?
Hopefully so, and hopefully we don't have to go down that same road. Um, and you know, it's interesting because I was actually online. I compare Trump and Hitler and some of the similarities and the differences, and people get very offended by it because they're saying, "Well, Hitler killed 6 million Jews, and Trump hasn't done anything like that." I said, "Well, wait a minute. Trump's killed 400,000 Americans due to negligence, but understand something. At one time, Hitler had only killed 400,000 Jews on his way to 6 million. And Hitler had 12 years in power where Trump has only had 4. So be careful apologizing and defending someone because they're not as bad as someone because they just haven't had the time to become as bad.
Yeah. So you
Crazy.
think the point is delusional? You think that we get into this delusional area, and we get there by being lied to. Let's say our leaders are lying to us. Is that how we get there?
That's only part of the equation. They lie to us in a way we want to be lied to. We have preordained conclusions. We have what's called confirmation bias. We want to be told something, and when someone tells us it, even though we know it's not true, we still follow it because we want it to be true.
And I can relate to that. I like to watch news that complements my view on life. I like positive news. I like news that's uplifting. And when something is desecrating and low and ugly and vile, and I don't want to watch it. And if I do watch it, I find myself, getting depressed, actually. So I don't want to be depressed. I want to be on the other extreme. So I want to watch those kind of news. So I get the point. I get the point why we do that. So how do we fix it? In 42 seconds, how do we fix it?
You give me way too much time. How do we fix it? How do we fix what? The delusion?
Yeah.
Or the ignorance? What are we fixing?
The delusion coin side of ignorance.
We expose it and we accelerate reality. We get reality to hit as fast as possible. Whatever we need to do to make sure, because reality is the only solution to delusion. There's nothing you're going to say that's going to make someone not delusional. Reality's got to hit them.
How do we accelerate reality? Yeah. You can't, how do you accelerate? Reality is going to be here when it's always here. It's the acceptance of reality.
Social media. That's the accelerator of reality.
I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
And we are odd places going
Viral.
viral.